Kei Nishikori #1 Novak Djokovic, SRB, No. 25 Denis Shapovalov can, head-to-head, first meeting. If he wins today, Djokovic will guarantee that he remains at No. 1 when the new rankings are released on Monday the 28th of January. Djokovic and Rafael Nadal are the only two players in contention for the post-Australian Open World #1 ranking. Nadal can only return to No. 1 if he wins the title and Djokovic loses prior to the round of 16 here. Djokovic is bidding to extend his 17-match winning streak against left-handers at the Grand Slams. He has not lost to a left-handed player at the majors since falling to Nadal in the final at 2014 Roland Garros. He has a 32-11 win-loss record against left-handers at the Grand Slams and has a 107-35 win-loss record against left-handers overall. Djokovic v Shapovalov 31 age 191, ATP ranking 27, 72 titles 0-2-6-0, 4-1 career Grand Slam record 1-0-6, 6-3, 8 Australian Open record 3-1, 8-4-1, 1-7-6 career record 5-0, 4-2, 5-4-4, 1-0-2 career record, hard 3-9, 3-0, 5-1, 2-0-1-9 record 2-1, 5-1, 2-0-1-9 record, hard 2-1, 2-9, 9 career 5-set record 3-2, 4 comeback from 0-2 down 1 233-134 career tiebreak record 2-6, 2-7, 0-1, 2-0-1-9 tiebreak record 2-0 6-time Australian Open champion Djokovic is bidding to reach the round of 16 here for the 12th time. This is his 15th appearance at the Australian Open and his 56th Grand Slam overall. Djokovic advanced to the third round after defeating qualifier Mitchell Krueger 6-3, 6-2, 6-2 in the first round here on Tuesday, his 300th Grand Slam match, and wildcard Jo-Wilfried Tsonga 6-3, 7-5, 6-4 in the second round on Thursday. He is just the second player after Roger Federer to contest 300 matches at the Grand Slams. Djokovic has never lost in the third round at the Australian Open and has not lost in the third round at a Grand Slam since 2016 Wimbledon, when he fell to Sam Querrey in 4 sets. Djokovic is bidding to win a 7th Australian Open title and claim sole ownership of the all-time record for most Australian men's singles titles, ahead of Roy Emerson 1961 and 1963-67, and Federer 2004, 2006-07, 2010, 2017-18. Djokovic is also bidding to win his 15th Grand Slam title and claim sole ownership of third place on the all-time list for most Grand Slam men's singles titles, ahead of Pete Sampras. Federer, 20 major titles, and Nadal, 17, are the only men to have won more Grand Slam titles than Djokovic. Djokovic is bidding to become the 8th man in history to win at least 7 titles at any Grand Slam event. Nadal holds the record for most men's singles titles at a Grand Slam event with 11 Roland Garros titles. See preview page 2. Djokovic is bidding to win a third consecutive Grand Slam title and become the first man in history to record 3 streaks of 3 or more consecutive Grand Slam titles. Djokovic won 3 straight Grand Slam titles in 2011-12 and became the first man to hold all 4 Grand Slam titles at once since Rod Laver in 1969 when he won 4 straight major titles in 2015-16. See preview page 3. In 2016 Djokovic equaled Emerson's record of 6 Australian titles after defeating Andy Murray in the final. He also won the title here in 2008 D. Tsonga, 2011 D. Murray, 2012 D. Nadal, 2013 D. Murray, and 2015 D. Murray. 2019 Australian Open Day 6 men's match notes Djokovic is a 14-time Grand Slam champion. In addition to his 6 titles here, he has won 4 titles at Wimbledon, 2011, 2014-15 and 2018, 3 titles at the US Open, 2011, 2015 and 2018, and 1 title at Roland Garros, 2016. Last year here Djokovic reached the round of 16, falling to Hyeon Chung in straight sets. Elsewhere at Grand Slams in 2018, Djokovic won the titles at Wimbledon, D. Kevin Anderson, and the US Open, D. Juan Martín del Potro. At Roland Garros, he fell to Marco Cecchinato in the quarterfinals. Also in 2018, Djokovic won the titles at Cincinnati 1000, D. Federer, becoming the first singles player to win the titles at all 9 Masters 1000 events, and Shanghai 1000, D. Born at Norwich, he also reached the final at Queen's, L. Marin Cilic, Paris 1000, L. Karen Khachanov, and the ATP Finals, L. Alexander Zverev. He has won a total of 72 tour-level titles. Djokovic warmed up for the Australian Open by reaching the semi-finals at Doha, L. Roberto Bautista Agut. This is the 19th Grand Slam at which Djokovic has been seeded number 1, but the first since 2016 US Open. Djokovic has won 9 of his last 10 5-set matches. His only defeat in a 5-set match that time came against Denis Istomin in the second round here in 2017. He has a 5-3 win-loss record in 5-set matches here and a 29-9 win-loss record in 5-set matches overall. Djokovic plays here ranked number 1 after clinching the year-end number 1 ranking for the 5th time in 2018. He returned to No. 1 in November 2018 for the first time since October 2016. Djokovic is coached by Marian Vita. Left-hander Shapovalov is bidding to reach the round of 16 here for the first time and equal his best Grand Slam performance. Shapovalov advanced to the third round and recorded his best Australian Open result after defeating Pablo Andujar 6-2, 6-3, 7-6, 3 in the first round on Tuesday and Taro Daniel 6-3, 7-6, 2, 6-3 in the second round on Thursday. This is his second appearance at the Australian Open and his 7th major overall. Shapovalov's best Grand Slam result is reaching the round of 16 as a qualifier at the 2017 US Open, where he fell to Pablo Carreño Busta. He became the youngest player to reach the round of 16 at the US Open since Michael Chang in 1989 and at a Grand Slam since Marat Safin at 1998 Roland Garros. Shapovalov and Milos Raonic, who plays Pierre-Hugues Herbert today, both reached the round of 16 here. It will be the first time in history that Canada has multiple representatives in the round of 16 at a Grand Slam. Last year here, on his Australian Open debut, Shapovalov reached the second round where he fell to Wilfried Tsonga in 5 sets. He has a 3-2 win-loss record in 5-set matches overall. Elsewhere at the Grand Slams in 2018, Shapovalov reached the third round at the US Open, where he defeated Felix Auger-Aliassime and Andreas Seppi before falling to Kevin Anderson in 5 sets but fell in the second round at 2018 Roland Garros, D. John Millman, L. Maximilian Martyrer, and 2018 Wimbledon, D. Jeremy Chardy, L. Benoit Paire. Shapovalov's best results in 2018 were reaching the semifinals at Delray Beach, L. Francis Tiafoe, Madrid 1000, L. Alexander Zverev, and Tokyo, L. Daniil Medvedev. He also reached the quarter-finals at Eastbourne, L. Misha Zverev, and St. Petersburg, L. Martin Klizan. Prior to coming here, Shapovalov competed at Auckland, but fell to João Sousa in the first round. He also played a match at the Kooyong Classic exhibition event, defeating Jack Sock in a match tiebreak. Shapovalov is bidding to defeat a top-5 opponent at a Grand Slam for the first time on his second attempt. The highest-ranked player he has defeated at a Grand Slam is No. 12 Wilfried Tsonga in straight sets at the 2017 US Open, and the highest-ranked player he has defeated is No. 2 Rafael Nadal at 2017 Montreal 1000. This is his first meeting with a world No. 12,019 Australian Open Day 6 men's match notes. Shapovalov reached a career-high ranking of number 23 in June last year. He plays here 4 places lower at No. 27 at 19 years 287 days, Shapovalov is the second youngest man to reach the third round of the men's singles here this year. NBA age calculated at the end of the tournament. Shapovalov was a successful junior. He won the boys' singles title at 2016 Wimbledon, Alex de Minaur, and was a member of the Canadian team that defeated Germany to win the 2015 Junior Davis Cup title. He reached the second round on his only appearance in the boys' singles here in 2015. Hubert Hurkacz, L. Mark Polmans. Shapovalov made his Davis Cup debut in 2016 and has a 5-3 overall win-loss record in the competition. Canada will play Slovakia in the Davis Cup qualifiers in Bratislava on 1–2 February. Shapovalov is coached by Rob Steckley and his mother, Tessa Shapovalova. 2019 Australian Open Day 6 men's match notes. No. For Alexander Zverev WC Alex Bolt House head-to-head. First meeting, Zverev is facing an Australian opponent here for the first time. He has contested just 2 matches against a player at their home Grand Slam, defeating both Pierre-Hugues Herbert and Stefan Robert at 2016 Roland Garros. He has defeated the only Australian player he has faced at the Grand Slams, defeating James Duckworth in the first round at Wimbledon last year, and has a 10-3 win-loss record against Australian opposition at tour level overall. Zverev is facing a wild card at the Australian Open for the first time. He has a 1-1 win-loss record against wildcards at the majors, with his only defeat coming on his Grand Slam debut at 2015 Wimbledon when he fell to Denis Kudla in the second round. Zverev has lost a tour-level match to a player ranked as low as number 155 Bolt on just one occasion, when he fell to No. 192 Florian Mayer in the final at 2016 Halle. The lowest-ranked player to defeat Zverev at a Grand Slam is number 138 Ernest Gulbis in the third round at Wimbledon last year. He also fell to No. 209th Tennessee Kokkinakis at the 2018 Hopman Cup. Zverev v Bolt 21 age 264, ATP ranking 155, 10 titles 0-2-4, 1-4 career Grand Slam record 2-3-6-3 Australian Open record 2-2, 1-7-7, 8-9 career record 3-1-1, 9-7, 5-4 career record, hard 2-8-2, 0-2-0-1-9 record 2-1-2, 0-2-0-1-9 record, hard 2-1-9, 6 career 5-set record 1-1, comebacks from 0-2 down 0-6-4, 4-7 career tiebreak record 3-1-1-1, 2-0-1-9 tiebreak record 1-0. Zverev is bidding to reach the round of 16 here for the first time. This is his 4th Australian Open appearance and his 15th Grand Slam overall. Zverev progressed to the second round after defeating Algiers Bedini 6-4, 6-1, 6-4 in the 150th hard-court match of his career in the first round on Tuesday, and Jeremy Chardy 7-6, 5-6, 4-5, 7-6, 7-6, 6-1 in the second round on Thursday. His victory against Chardy improved his win-loss record in 5-set matches at the Australian Open to 2-2 and to 9-6 overall. By reaching the third round here, Zverev has equaled his best Australian Open result. He also reached the third round here in 2017, falling to Rafael Nadal in 5 sets, and in 2018, falling to Hyeon Chung in 5 sets. Zverev's best Grand Slam result is reaching the quarterfinals at 2018 Roland Garros, L. Dominic Thiem. He defeated Dusan Lajovic, Damir Dzumhur and Karen Khachanov in 5 sets en route to the last 8, becoming the 8th man in the Open era to win 3 consecutive 5-set matches at Roland Garros. Elsewhere in Grand Slam play last year, Zverev reached the third round at both Wimbledon, L. Ernest Gulbis, and the US Open, L. Philip Kohlschreiber. Zverev's best result in 2018 was winning the ATP Finals, defeating Roger Federer in the semifinals and Novak Djokovic in the final. At 21 years old, he became the youngest winner of the event since Djokovic in 2008 and the first German champion since Boris Becker in 1995. He also became the first player to defeat both Federer and Djokovic at the ATP Finals. Also in 2018, Zverev won the titles at Munich d. Kohlschreiber, Madrid 1000 d. Thiem, and Washington d. Alex de Minaur. He finished runner-up at Miami 1000 L. John Isner, and Rome 1000 L. Nadal, and reached the semi-finals at 4 other tour-level events. 2019 Australian Open Day 6 men's match notes. Zverev warmed up for the Australian Open by representing Germany at the Hopman Cup, where he and Angelique Kerber finished runner-up to Switzerland. He won 3 of his 4 singles matches, defeating David Ferrer, Lucas Pouille and Matthew Ebden, but falling to Roger Federer in the first rubber of the final. At 21 years 282 days, Zverev is looking to become the youngest Australian Open men's singles champion since Djokovic won the title here in 2008, aged 20 years 250 days. He would also become the youngest Grand Slam champion since Del Potro won the title at the 2009 US Open, aged 20 years 355 days. He is one of 17 men aged 21 or younger to begin the main draw here this year. NBA age calculated at the end of the tournament, Zverev rose to a career-high ranking of No. 3 in November 2017, becoming the youngest player to break the top 3 since Djokovic in 2007. He plays here 1 place lower at No. 4. Zverev is the only former junior Australian Open champion to reach the 3rd round from the 6 who started this year's men's main draw. He defeated Stefan Kozlov to win the boys' singles title here in 2014. He also finished runner-up at 2013 Junior Roland Garros L. Christian Garin, and was named 2013 ITF Junior World Champion. Stefan Edberg is the only player to have won both the junior and senior title here in the Open era. Zverev is coached by his father, Alexander Zverev Sr. He added Ivan Lendl, who won the men's singles title here in 1989 and 1990, prior to the 2018 US Open. His fitness trainer is Jez Green and his physiotherapist is Hugo Gravel. Wildcard Bolt is bidding to reach the round of 16 at a major for the first time. This is his 3rd appearance at the Australian Open and his 4th Grand Slam overall. Bolt advanced to the 2nd round after defeating wildcard Jack Sock 4-6, 6-3, 6-2, 6-2 for his first Grand Slam match win in the first round on Tuesday in No. 29 seed Giles Simon 2-6, 6-4, 4-6, 7-6, 8-6-4 in the 2nd round on Thursday, saving 4 match points in the 4th set tiebreak. Bolt is one of 3 Australian men to have reached the 3rd round here, along with Alex de Minaur and Alexei Popyrin, from the 12 who started this year's Australian Open main draw. If all 3 reach the round of 16, it will be the most Australian men in the round of 16 here since 1988, when 4 Australian men reached the last 16. If 2 Australian men reach the round of 16 here, it will be the first time that Australia has had multiple representatives in the last 16 here since 2015, when Nick Kyrgios and Bernard Tomic both reached the round of 16. NB written prior to de Minaur's 3rd round match against Rafael Nadal on Friday, Bolt is bidding to become the 8th wildcard to reach the men's singles round of 16 here in the Open era. The last wildcard to reach the round of 16 at the Australian Open was Denis Istomin in 2017. Fellow wildcard Alexei Popyrin, who plays No. 28 seed Lucas Pouille today, is also bidding to achieve the feat here. If both Bolt and Popyrin reach the round of 16 here this year, it will be the first time in the Open era that 2 wildcards have reached the men's singles round of 16 at the Australian Open. It would be the 4th time in the Open era that 2 wildcards have reached the round of 16 at a Grand Slam, and the first time since 2002 Roland Garros, when both Arnaud Di Pasquale and Paul-Henri Mathieu reached the last 16. By both reaching the 3rd round here, Bolt and Popyrin have ensured that there are multiple wildcards in the 3rd round at the Australian Open for the first time since 2007, when Wayne Arthurs and Sam Querrey reached the 3rd round here. It is the first time that multiple wild cards have reached the third round at a Grand Slam since 2015 Wimbledon, when Denis Shapov and James Ward reached the third round. Bolt's 5-set victory against Simon in the second round here was his first victory in a 5-set match. He lost the only 5-set match he had previously contested, in the first round here last year when, as a wild card, he fell to Viktor Troicki in 5 sets despite holding a 2-0 lead. He also fell in the first round on his only other appearance in the main draw here as a qualifier in 2017, Yoshihito Nishioka. Elsewhere at the Grand Slams in 2018, Bolt qualified for the main draw at Wimbledon but fell to Kyle Edmund in straight sets in the first round. He failed to qualify at both Roland Garros and the US Open. Bolt is bidding to record his 4th tour-level match win. His only tour-level match win prior to this tournament came in a second-round finish as a qualifier at Essertagen-Busch last year. D. Vasek Pospisil, L. Mackenzie McDonald. He fell in the first round at the other 10 tour-level events he has contested. Bolt played mainly at challenger level in 2018. His best result was winning the title as a qualifier at the Zhuhai Challenger, CHN-D. Hubert Hurkacz. He also reached the final of the Fairfield Challenger, USA, L. Bjorn Fratangelo, and the semi-finals at the Qiqing Challenger, CHN, L. Blaž Roa, and the Treteralgan Challenger, House, L. Yoshihito Nishioka. Bolt's victory against number 31 Simon was his career best victory. The highest-ranked player he had previously defeated, at any level, is No. 84 Malek Jaziri in the quarter-finals at the Zhuhai Challenger last year. Bolt is one of the 4 left-handers through to the third round from the 19 who begin the men's main draw here. The last left-hander to win the men's singles title here as Rafael Nadal in 2009. Bolt reached a career-high ranking of number 139 in October last year. He plays here at number 159. Bolt entered the men's doubles here as a wild card with Mark Polmans. The pair lost to number 4 seeds Bob Bryan, Mike Bryan 7-6, 4, 7-6, 1, in the first round. Bolt is coached by Craig Tyser. NOVAK Kei Nishikori, JPN, Bijawao Souza, 4, head-to-head, tied 1-1, 2016 Tokyo Hard, R16 Souza 3-4 red. Left glute, 2017 Buenos Aires Clay, QF Nishikori 61-64 a third tour-level meeting for the players and their first at a Grand Slam. Their only previous hard-court meeting, in the second round at 2016 Tokyo, lasted just 7 games before Nishikori retired due to a left glute injury. Both Nishikori and Souza won their opening 2 matches here in 5 sets, with Nishikori defeating qualifier Kamil Myszak and Ivo Kolovic, and Souza defeating Guido Pella and No. 32 seed Philip Kohlschreiber. Neither Nishikori nor Souza has ever contested 3 5-set matches at a Grand Slam tournament, either consecutively or in total. Both Nishikori and Souza have played 2 consecutive 5-set matches at a Grand Slam before. Nishikori defeated both Milos Raonic, in the round of 16, and Stan Wawrinka, in the quarter-finals, in 5 sets at the 2014 US Open. He defeated Novak Djokovic in 4 sets in his next match before falling to Marin Cilic in straight sets in the final. Souza defeated both Grigor Dimitrov, in the first round, and Jarko Nieminen, in the second round, in 5 sets at the 2013 US Open, before falling to Djokovic in straight sets in his next match. Nishikori v Souza 29 age 299, ATP ranking 44 12 titles 3, 8, 3, 3, 4 career Grand Slam record 2-2, 2-4, 2-5, 8 Australian Open record 8, 6, 3-8-0, 176 career record 174 to 185 259 to 119 career record, hard 9-2, 104, 6-0, 2019 record 3, 1, 6-0, 2019 record. Card 3, 1-2-0, 6 career 5-set record 8-6, 3 comebacks, from 0-2 down 0-1-1-8, 7-9 career tiebreak record 6-6, 6-6, 2-1, 2-0, 1-9 tiebreak record 3-1. Nishikori is bidding to reach the round of 16 here for the 7th time. This is his 9th Australian Open appearance and his 36th Grand Slam overall. Nishikori advanced to the 3rd round here after qualifier Kamil Mychak retired due to muscle cramping, with Nishikori leading 3-6, 6-7, 6, 6-0, 6-2, 3-0 in the first round, and Djokovic 6-3, 7-6, 6, 5-7, 5-7, 7-6, 7 in the second round. His victory against Mychak in the first round here is the 3rd time and he has successfully recovered from 0-2 down. His 2 5-set victories here have improved his win-loss record in 5-set matches at the Australian Open to 6-1 and to 20-6 overall. Nishikori is bidding to reach the round of 16 at a Grand Slam for the 19th time. He has reached at least the round of 16 at 9 of the last 10 Grand Slams he has contested, with his only defeat prior to the last 16 coming at 2017 Wimbledon, when he fell Roberto Bautista Agut in the 3rd round. Nishikori's best Australian Open result is reaching the quarter-finals in 2012, L. Andy Murray, 2015, L. Stan Wawrinka, and 2016, L. Novak Djokovic. He is the only Japanese man to reach the quarter-finals here in the Open era. At the 2014 US Open, Nishikori became the first Asian male to contest a Grand Slam final after defeating 3 top 10 players, Milos Raonic, Wawrinka and Djokovic, in consecutive matches before falling to Marin Cilic in the title match. Nishikori missed the Australian Open last year due to a wrist injury. On his last appearance here, in 2017, he reached the round of 16, falling to Roger Federer in 5 sets. In Grand Slam play last year, Nishikori reached his 3rd semi-final at the US Open, falling to Djokovic. He also reached the quarter-finals at Wimbledon, L. Djokovic, and the round of 16 at Roland Garros, L. Dominic Thiem. 2019 Australian Open Day 6 men's match notes. Nishikori's other highlights in 2018 were runner-up finishes at Monte Carlo 1000, L. Rafael Nadal, Tokyo, L. Daniil Medvedev, and Vienna, L. Kevin Anderson. He also reached the semi-finals at New York, L. Anderson, Metz, L. Matthias Bachinger, and reached the quarter-finals at 5 tour-level events. Nishikori warmed up for the Australian Open by winning the title at Brisbane, defeating Medvedev in the final. It was his 12th career title and his first since 2016 Memphis. Nishikori is the highest-ranked Japanese man in ATP World Tour rankings history, since 1973. He had the nickname, Project 45, as a major goal was to get him to No. 45 in the rankings, which would be 1 spot better than the highest by any Japanese man, Shuzo Matsuoka. He reached a career-high ranking of No. 4 in March 2015 and plays here at No. 9. Nishikori has played Davis Cup for Japan since 2008 and has a 20-3 overall win-loss record in the competition. Japan will play China, PR. in the Davis Cup qualifiers in Guangzhou on 1–2 February. Nishikori is coached by Dante Bottini and Michael Chong. Chong finished as runner-up at the 1996 Australian Open, losing in the final to Boris Becker. Sousa is bidding to reach the round of 16 here for the first time and equal his best Grand Slam result. This is his 7th appearance at the Australian Open and his 25th Grand Slam overall. Sousa advanced to the third round after defeating Guido Pella 7-6, 2-4-6, 7-6, 5-4-6, 6-2 in the first round on Tuesday in No. 32 seed Philip Kohlschreiber 7-5, 4-6, 7-6, 4-5-7, 6-4 in the second round on Thursday. By winning both his matches here in 5 sets, he has improved his win-loss record in 5-set matches at the Australian Open to 3-1 and to 8-6 overall.